Welcome, Tom. For the sixth time, I'm going to try and record this. I keep getting interrupted. Hopefully this will be successful. This is Nomad. So I really suck at Nomad. I lose all the time. This sucks. I went to go build my dock, and there's his villager right there. And then even more suck, I see the yellow square pop up over here. So I know he's building his town center there. So I can't really build my dock safely up there. They'll just get destroyed. So I've got to walk her all the way down to build a dock. That really sets me behind. That sucks. Anyways, I suck at Nomad. So I've been playing some Nomad to try and get better at it. I did watch a video from Hera, one of the top pros, on how to play Nomad. And I wanted to test it out. So he's got his town center up there. I've got mine down here. This is a really cool match. I'm excited to cast it. I don't want to spoil what happens, but I really suck at Nomad, and I really suck at dealing with tower drops and castle drops and stuff, and we're going to see a lot of that. So I'm scouting with my opening cows. Oh, I almost scouted his house there, but I don't believe I did. No, I don't see it. But I'm just using my cows to scout around just to see. I finally got my dock up. I'm getting fish, collecting food. We're going to speed through this just to get through the Dark Age. If you want to... I was thinking about going over how to be good at Nomad, but you know what? Honestly, if you're interested in it, just go watch Hera's video. He explains it really well. So I did, surprisingly, a really good job scouting with my initial cows. So, I got some ships now, finally. I'm on my way to feudal. My opponent's on his way to feudal. He is ever so slightly ahead of me. Not a big deal, though. He does have more villagers than I do, again, due to my late start. I'm starting to build up my wall. And now I'm under attack. He's got some scouts. So we'll slow it down a little bit. So now that I know that he has scouts, I'm trying to get a barracks up. He's going to attack my front door. I have to repair it. Unfortunately, I'm almost out of wood. So I'm really struggling to repair this. I probably should have just sent one villager to repair. I didn't need two. So now I've finally got a few spearmen. Now he's tower dropped my front door, so this is getting very annoying. Tower dropped my front door. He's taking this gold right outside my base. On the good side, I do have fire ships over here killing his fishing ships. So that's going to ruin his food eco. And in fact, right now I'm slightly ahead on economic unit count because I'm killing all these fishing ships. He is threatening, though, with these scouts. And he does get a few villagers here before I notice, which really stinks. I didn't think he'd be ballsy enough to dive my tower, or my town center, but he did. So now I'm just going to take all these guys off wood, send them over here. I don't think he's spotted that yet. There we go. And unfortunately, he does a run-by. Again, I don't think he's spotted it yet. Let's see. Has he spotted it yet? No, he hasn't spotted any of this yet. He doesn't know it's there. So yeah, now he's tower dropped my front door. He's attacking with a whole bunch of scouts. I am starting to get some spearmen. Unfortunately, though, I see these two archers. I'm like, oh god, now he's got archers as well. So now I start getting scouts to deal with his archers. That, and I'm getting a little nervous with the amount of aggression that he is putting on me. Destroying these houses over there. I'm pretty even on eco. I mopped this up very handily because I've got a bunch of spearmen. Probably too many spearmen. I don't know if I needed as many as I have. But I was expecting more. So, he's got castle now. I'm still a minute away. And look at this. Now he's building a castle outside my base. Super annoying. So we got tower and castle right in my face. Very frustrating. Rebuilt my walls. Pretty even on villager eco count. He's got 44, I've got 42. And now he's got a Cav Archer army. Cav Archers I always struggle against. I struggle with being castle dropped. I struggle with being tower dropped. I struggle with Cav Archers. You know, I'm thinking this game is pretty much over. He's got me cornered. You know, there's not much I can do here. He's pushing in with the Cav Archers. Knocking down my front door. Very close to my town center, which sucks. I'm in castle, but I still only have one town center because I can't. Just with this enormous pressure, I just can't get to building another one yet. Now he's pushing in with the Cav Archers. I did kill the archers. They sent him into the back of my base. I tried to pincer. I'm going to slow this down. So I have a mango come out at that exact moment, which is excellent. Did a lot of damage to his Cav Archers, so they're all very low health now. That's excellent. Only killed one, so I really haven't whittled his numbers, but I have severely injured his numbers. Now I got 2 mangoes. And now he's built a siege workshop right in my face, so this guy's really looking to end it right now. I mean, he's going all out aggression right in my face. Now I've got 2 battering rams. And yeah, I'm taking this down. He's too scared to come forward because of the mangoes. He's getting a lot of Cav Archers. Cav Archers do almost no damage to battering rams. They have so much Pierce armor. So yeah, there we go. I pushed him back a little bit. Good mango shot there. Another good mango shot. I got 2 more mangoes because he was able to pick off one. Lost one to the castle. So at least I took out the siege workshop, but this is really getting quite ugly. That's a lot of Cav Archers. It's very scary. I do have 4 mangoes though, so there is at least that. We'll speed it up a little bit here. So I'm stabilizing. Still on only 1 town center. Now he's attacking my side. Meanwhile, by the way, he's got 1, 2, and now a 3rd town center going up. So I'm falling behind economically quite rapidly here. I am starting to build up my ram numbers so that I can deal with this castle. I've got 4 rams. I'm going to go for it. I don't know if this is going to work. Here we go. And so there we go. That was very successful. He did a terrible job microing his Cav Archers. Half his Cav Archers are over here shooting a random house. So yeah, I'm finally able to clean this up. He does finally knock down the house, and he's going to be getting in. Again, very frustrating. I gotta send the mangoes back to stop these guys. And the problem is the mangoes are just so slow. I got some knights, thankfully. Knights can help. And the mangoes clean this up. Again, poor micro at his part. He should have ran away. Instead, he just stood there and let it go. Meanwhile, he is now castling my left side. So I'm starting to try and knock into his base. He is building some knights, though. Attacking my rams. That's pretty frustrating. And then I see this castle. I get the attack alert, and so now I've got to deal with that. And I've got nothing to protect my mangoes. Really sucks. Thankfully, this one lone longswordman saves my mangoes. Funny enough, he doesn't have murder holes, so this knight is free to attack that castle. Not doing much damage, but free to attack it. And now he's gonna bring in some knights, try and raid my economy. Again, very frustrating player to play against. Hyper aggressive. I see the knights coming in, so I'm sending in some pikemen to clean them up. Looks like he does kill about 3 villagers, and then 4 villagers, and then I finally clean it up. Thankfully, I have all these fishing ships, and that is keeping my eco going, whereas my opponent really has none. My fire ships cleaned up his eco, and he hasn't decided to fight back at all, thank God. So now we're massing up to try and deal with... Again, he's going to try and raid my base. Not going to happen. He did take out a mango, so I'm down to 1 mango, and he's building up cav archers again. So he's kind of doing the same song and dance. Finally, I do have a 2nd town center up. I'm on 2 town centers compared to his 3, soon to be 4. Starting to get a few more mangoes built up to deal with this. Rebuilding my barracks because I'm losing them here up at the front. Had to rebuild houses down here because I lost them up here at the front. So here we go. I've got 5 rams and 3 mangoes. We'll see if we can do this. Got a bunch of knights coming in to stop the rams, but thankfully I've got a bunch of halberdiers. And again, terrible micro on his part. He just stands there and takes the mango shots. And there we go. Those mangoes clean up. He's streaming in more knights and more cav archers. Doesn't matter though. I've got halberdiers. Finally knocked down the 2nd castle. By the way, he has 900 stone. He can drop a 3rd. And he GG's and he quits. Which is dumb because he's got a huge lead on me. I mean, he's got 2 town centers versus his 4 town centers. All he would have to do is stabilize against this army, which shouldn't be too hard. Again, I'm only down to 1 mango. A bunch of cav archers would totally take care of this. Oh no, 2 mangoes. More raids, cav archers down here would be great. He could turn this around, but he gave up. He gave up. He decided after losing his forward base and his other forward base that he just couldn't do it anymore. And it felt awesome. It felt amazing to turn it around against a tower dropper, a castle dropper, and an aggressive raider. All on 2 town centers. So many times I've been in this situation and just I completely lose it. And I held it together. Mostly due to his poor management. Did not deal with my fire ships. He just decided to let his fishing go, which was a terrible choice. He should have fought back there. He didn't focus on building more villagers and getting to Imperial, despite having the economic lead. Mostly because he was focused on being aggressive. And didn't micro his cav archers versus my mangoes at all. So yeah, there are just so many mistakes made there, but I barely eked it out. GG.